Hey everybody, welcome back to M&M's Comics and Collectibles. Today we have our very first CGC unboxing for the channel, and probably only my millionth one. Now, these ones are for the CGC private signings, the mail-aways that they've been doing the last couple of years, and has really picked up since the start of the pandemic. These were for the Roy Thomas private signing, which this is actually my second batch sent to him. It's only 2 books. And I might have cheated and already know the grades, but we're going to look at them for the first time together. Now, the first time I sent some books out, it was all the Captain Americas he did, which I think is like 4 or 5. But then I realized I messed up and totally forgot one. So I sent it in with this. I'll dig out right now. Lots of bubble wrapping I could use to mail stuff out. Get out of here. Okay. Let's see which way are these things facing. Okay. Now, one is a Captain America Annual number 2, or as it says in the cover, King Size Special number 2. And I also have a True Believers Iron Fist number 1, Roy Thomas being one of the co-creators of Iron Fist. Now, the Captain America one, I kind of figured whatever. I know the copy I had wasn't great, so I'm not super upset about the grade on that. But I'm not going to lie, and you'll understand when I show you, I am about the Iron Fist. Okay, so there's my Captain America Annual number 2, or yeah, Captain America Special number 2. The Roy Thomas signature down there. 7.5, which honestly for a book from 1972, you can see it up there, I don't think is too terrible, but whatever, you know, I was not expecting to get an amazing grade on this one. Now, go to the real disappointment here, and actually take this out of the wrapping. Okay, make sure I cover up the cert number. My Iron Fist, 9.2. I mean, it's a 3-year-old True Believers book. You can see the 11/18 on there. But I have 2 different True Believers comics I've sent out to get signed. Well, I had one signed in person. I sent another one out actually with my other batch of Roy Thomas books. I'll show you that one in a second. I have it set aside here. But really, these True Believers ones, you want them in 9/8. I mean, they're reprints. They're for the most part brand new. And there's almost not an excuse. And I thought this one was going to be, but apparently there was some scuffing. Yep, I could see it down there on the bottom. I really dropped the ball on that one. So, I mean, honestly, at this point, this is not really worth to me. I mean, I'll never get rid of it or whatever, but it's not worth to me what it costs to get it done. I think they were like $75 a book to get those graded. Well, get it signed and graded. But God, that's painful. Here's an example of a good one that I got done in the first Roy Thomas private signing. Invaders number 1. Actually a 9.8 this time. Nice Roy Thomas signature on there. I kind of had a tough call to make when I sent this one out with my other books, because I'm like, you know, I actually really like Iron Fist. I know a lot of people kind of give him a hard time, but I enjoy this stuff. But I really like the Invaders, mostly for Captain America. And it was a toss-up between getting this one sent out or an Avengers True Believers reprint. I think it's... I can't even think the issue number off the top of my head, but it's the very first appearance of the Invaders is in an issue of Avengers. But I personally like this cover better. There's a lot more going on. I think it's cool. I like the actual World War II fighting scenes. But a good example of what you want in a True Believers signed copy. I think these things are really genius idea, not only to give you a chance to read some of these older books that are a lot more high dollar than most people want to spend, but to actually get the signatures on these as opposed to the really expensive books. I mean, there's some of these, like if I had an Iron Fist number 1, which is a, was it Marvel Presents or Marvel Premiere number 15, I would not pay to get it signed. To me, that's too expensive of a book to put a signature on. I know some people don't mind, but for me, it's like, if I could have this very cheap alternative, that's what I'm going for. But like I said, you really want it to be 9/8, and it really stinks that that one's not. But at least I have this one. And I actually have, maybe I'll pull it out in another video, I kind of want to do one sometime showing off all of my Signature Series collection, which would be either one really long video, or broken up to a handful of other ones. But I have a True Believer's First Appearance of the Punisher signed by Jerry Conway that's 9.8. It's a CBCS one, not a CGC, but another example of a very beautiful True Believers book, which actually, I realized I messed up. This one's a Marvel's Greatest Creators, not a True Believers, even though it's the same damn thing. They're dollar reprints, so whatever. Either way, yeah, either way, whatever. If you guys like the video, be sure to like it. I plan on doing a lot more of these CGC openings just kind of as I get them in through the year. Now that cons are actually starting to open back up, I actually got maybe 4 or 5 packages I'm expecting, but it's going to be over the course of months because they're really behind at both CGC and CBCS. But we'll see. Like I said, if you guys like the video, be sure to like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.